Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's video. I was going to say today's video, but this video is in the evening, and the reason it is in the evening is because next week is Chinese New Year. When Chinese New Year is on, there's all kinds of different lantern activities, so every different region has a lantern festival. There's one big lantern festival, and this year's lantern festival is in Tainan, which is in the south of Taiwan, but every region and every district has some sort of lantern festival. Now, this is a small lantern festival that I'm going to show you tonight. This is like a small scale one, and this is in the district of Shulin, and every year this temple puts on a little lantern festival. There's a big lantern festival in New Taipei City, which I'm also going to try and go to if I've got the time. And there's a big lantern festival in Taipei City. So every little region has a lantern festival, and then the big cities have a bigger version. So I'm going to show you quite a few of these. And also there's the Pingxi Sky Lantern Festival. There's like folk festivals. There's the Beehive Firework Festival, which I'm not going to, which is quite dangerous because they shoot fireworks at everyone. So I'm going to show you this. So the idea of this month is to show you like some of the lantern festivals, just show you what they're like, because every time this little temple has this lantern festival, they always put these lanterns in the street like this. That's why I knew it was on, because all the lanterns line the street. Look, it's like, hello, lantern festival time. So up here at the top there where it says 2024, this is the name of this festival. This one is at the entrance underneath the name. This is at the entrance, but the road is so busy I'm not going to stand so far back and show you. This is the road here. It's really busy. Like this corner here where you see the traffic going, they just come flying around the corner like that. So there's no way I can get further back. So this is the entrance. Let's get inside. The ones above there, they look like planets, don't they? Look like little planets. Look at it. Rabbit on a rocket or something. It looks like a rocket. This information below in Chinese, this stuff tells you who made the lantern and that. Anyway, it's really nice at the entrance. So this is the other side of the entrance. They've got kangaroos. So by the kangaroos, these little boxes beneath, this is like what they put out in Chinese New Year. This, if you go to the shops and buy things, these have got like sweets inside in all the shops. Look at the detail on the kangaroo. It's got a baby kangaroo. I don't think there's too many instances where you'll see a penguin hanging out with a kangaroo. Kangaroos are hot and penguins are cold. They've got the firecrackers, look. Penguin's gonna set off the firecrackers. I like this one. I think the kangaroos look so good. It looks like they're still setting them up on this side. They haven't finished setting up the display by the look of it. I just spoke to the guy and the people working. They said that there's going to be 2 more dragons to go up. So as it's just close to my home, hopefully I can come back and get like a little video of the dragons, see what they look like. But I'm going to the south for the New Year, so if they're not here when I get back from the south, I'm going to miss it. But if they're still here when I get back from the south, I'll just pop by and then I'll get a few videos of the dragons, see what they look like, because it looks like it might be good. A dinosaur with some box of goodies, look. All these little pals. Dinosaur box of goodies. Maybe he'll share it with them all. Monkey's got a drum, look. So just to reiterate that this lantern festival here in Shulin, it is on an actually tiny little scale. It is really small compared to the others. That's why I'm going to show you a few different ones. I want to check out new Taipei's if I'm here, and I want to check out Taipei's if I'm here. But it all hinges on when they open and when they start, because not every lantern festival opens at the same time. They all start different dates. Usually when they have an occasion like this elsewhere in the world, it's always the same date. But here, they all have different start and end times. So hopefully I can catch some of the others and show you what they're like. And also, I'm desperate to see Pingxi sky lanterns this year, because last year I went on the wrong day like an idiot. So here's the temple. This is the temple where this lantern festival is. This little lantern festival is the temple here. It's a nice temple, this one as well. I don't know if everyone can see it, but if you look up here, they've got a dragon on the roof. There should be loads of dragons for the new year because of the year of the dragon. They always like to have a lot of each Chinese zodiac symbol. As often have a lot of them in the lantern festival. Dragon up in the temple, look. It's not lit up, this one though, for some reason. I think I'm actually here a little bit too early. It's not lit up or anything, so have a little look around, see if I can find any more. You see, they've got all these lanterns up here, but they haven't got them lit up for some reason. This is Wenlin Goshao kindergarten kids. Whoa, I nearly fell off the step. So kindergarten kids did these ones at school, painted them. They're all hanging on the roof, look. Don't know why they're not lit up properly. I get the feeling I'm too early, honestly. Really too early. So maybe we'll just have a quick look around and then we'll come back next week. I think if I come back next week, it'll look better. So I'll come back next week. I'll just give you a quick look around the temple while I'm here, may as well. I've come upstairs, and basically what I think has happened is they've got some of the lanterns ready and some of it's not ready. It's a little bit weird. So I feel like half of it is open and the rest of it haven't got the lights on and that. Or this might just be it. Either way, I'll show you some more stuff. I'll show you a bit more of the temple, and I'll show you a bit more of the lanterns on the way out. And then what I'll do is, next week one night after work, instead of going straight home, I'll drop by this temple and we'll see what it's like next week, because I'll show you what I mean. They're definitely still setting some stuff up. The guy said it's finished. It's definitely not finished. So if you look down there on the left side, they're still putting stuff up. And then on the right side, it's like half open. But he said they've just got a few more dragons to put up and that's it, it's done. So, this might be it, or it might not be it. Great, so we'll go back downstairs. I'll show you a little bit more of the temple, a few more of the lanterns outside, get a few close-ups and that. And then we'll just head off and nip back next week. So that behind us is pretty much it, and they usually hang a few in the temple. That's why I said I think they're not done. So we'll just have a little look around, man. Let's just chill out. I'm not sure if you can make these out well, because they haven't got the lights on yet. Next week I think they'll have the lights on. These are the ones did by little kids. The dragon there. The year of the dragon coming up. That's the one that we saw when we come through the door. This is just the side view of it. So like this has got no lights on at the minute. I didn't even notice it because it's got no lights on. But next week that'll be lit up, I'm certain. At some point they'll have to light them up. There's the temple. This is the main hall in the temple anyway. The main hall, then we'll pan round. And the doors. A lot of Taiwanese temples have mega doors. Most Taiwanese temples are Taoist. So if they're Taoist, they're decorated like this one. And if they're like Buddhist, they're more plain. But if they're Taoist, they're like this behind us, all decorated like that. And I like the Taoist temples the most. This is pretty much it for the lanterns. Just a small tiny one. I'm just gonna finish off there. We'll come back next week and we'll see if they've got more lights on. I don't know how the lights are gonna actually look on the video. See you, Mal. Bye. The guy in the truck saying bye, look. He just gave us a wave. Off he goes. Anyway, I don't know how the lights are gonna look on the video, and also I think there might be a few more lanterns, and also on top of that there might also be more lights on, but I don't know how the lights are going to look on the video. So wait, so when I do this next part, I'll probably have had a shave and different clothes on, so that's the reason why. Alright, so I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week when I come back. Right, hello everyone. It's a week later. I am back at the temple in Shulin with the small lantern festival. So last week when I came, this area they had the truck here and the workers, they were putting up the lights, and also they were sorting out this dragon here. This dragon is for the new year, I'm certain of it. So it's the year of the dragon, so you'll be seeing a lot of dragons and everything over the new year videos. So they got the lights flashing on the bottom of the dragon there, look. If I move back, you can see it is a big dragon, and this area is lit up by the lights hanging in the trees. This area here, opposite the dragon, this was here last week. I showed you all this last week, so I'm not going to go through it again. Oh, actually, there's one lantern that wasn't here last week. This lantern here, this one wasn't here last week. Looks like a sloth. I quite like this one. It's quite creative. Now I'm looking inside the temple to see if they've lit up the lanterns inside, and it looks like they haven't yet either. But there is more lanterns on display. There's more lanterns up, but they're not lit up, so I'm just going to leave. There's a snake up there, look. If you look, in the direction of the exit. There's a dragon on the roof of the building down there as well. Right, so I'm just going to leave the temple because I have a lot to do before I head towards Tainan and Changhua and that. Right, so on the roof up there is a dragon, which is hard to show you. I should try to show from the temple side, but from the road side it's impossible. There's some little planets up there, and the whole road is lit up with lanterns and that. This side has got nice lights all the way down, and then they've got these lanterns all down this street. So that is it for the temple. I'm gonna cross over this road and just try and show you the middle bit from a distance. I'm not gonna go close to the middle bit because there is loads of traffic, so don't want to die trying to take a video, do you? This is the road I'm trying to cross. Can we get across? Oh, I don't know. Is there a moment across the road? And we did it! Yay! Right, I'll show you the view from this side of the road. It's quite nice from this side. Now I'm just walking down the road and I'm going to point the camera across the road. I'm not going to try and get to the next spot, so I think it's quite dangerous with all the traffic flying around. But I'm just going to point the camera over the road and see if you can see it. Hopefully you can see it anyway. So if you look past all the traffic in the middle of the road, there's like a little middle section splitting the turns, the left turn and the right turn. Over there they've also got loads of star lights. They've like stars hanging from the lampposts and that. It looks really cool. But all these are going to leave soon, so I'm not going to try and risk it. What's the point, just to show you some little triangles on the light. Right, so I'm going back to the scooter. I think they put a dragon up somewhere else, so I'm going to show you the dragon of that as well. So I'll do that. I'm now in the last little spot with the location of the dragon that they put by the station, and I just want to show you this main street running through Shulin, because it's got loads of lanterns down it. If you look down there, there's loads of lanterns all the way down the street. But I'm not going to stand here for long, because even though I'm on the path, I don't trust Taiwanese drivers. So I just pan it down like that, and you can see all the lights, even though I know lights don't look so good sometimes on the video. But in real life, I love all the lanterns in the street. There we go, see? He just nearly took us out. If you look across the road here too, there's also more lanterns, but they just go down to this little section here and then they stop. Now we'll walk a little bit to the dragon. It's just around this corner, so it's just up here, look. I've got a big dragon here, look, for the air of the dragon. See if I can get another angle. That is the dragon, for the air of the dragon. And they've got all these planets behind to look like it's flying through the air, look. Right, so that's it from me. This has been an insight into a tiny scale lantern festival. This is Shulin Lantern Festival. I stopped here because I pass it on my way home from work. So that's why I stopped at this one. When I saw the lanterns were out, I knew they would be up. So let us know in the comments which lantern was your favourite in this video out of the ones I showed you. Hi, thanks for watching. Click like and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.